stop if you're thinking about starting seeds indoors but aren't sure which crops to grow in February. Don't make the same mistake most beginners do. A lot of people waste time on the wrong plants, and by the time spring rolls around, they're left with weak, struggling seedlings. But today, I'm going to tell you exactly which crops to start indoors right now, so you get stronger plants, bigger harvests, and a major head start on the season. And stick around, because at the end, I'll reveal one powerhouse crop that grows insanely fast and guarantees success. Let's get into it. Why start seeds indoors in February? So why even bother starting seeds indoors this early? Well, here's the deal. You get a jump start on the growing season. Instead of waiting for warm weather, you're already growing healthy seedlings indoors. You protect your plants from unpredictable spring weather. No more surprise frosts killing your baby plants. And most importantly, your transplants will be stronger, healthier, and ready to take off as soon as they hit the soil. But here's the problem. A lot of people pick the wrong crops to start indoors. And that's why I'm about to share the best ones that actually thrive when started in February. Best crops to start indoors in February. 1. Lettuce and leafy greens. Lettuce, spinach, and kale are perfect for indoor starts. They grow quickly, they don't need a ton of light, and they're super easy to transplant once the weather warms up. Plus, fresh homegrown greens, way better than store-bought. 2. Tomatoes. Tomatoes need a long growing season, so starting them indoors in February gives you a head start. Just make sure they get plenty of light and warmth. Tomato seedlings love heat. If you want juicy, homegrown tomatoes this summer, start them now. 3. Peppers. Peppers take their sweet time to grow, so they need that early indoor start. They also love warmth, so keep them cozy with a heating mat if possible. Trust me, your future self will thank you when you're harvesting armfuls of spicy or sweet peppers. 4. Herbs, basil, parsley, cilantro. If you love cooking, herbs are a must. Basil, parsley, and cilantro are super easy to grow indoors, and they do great in small pots on a windowsill. Bonus, you can start using them even before you transplant them outside. 5. Broccoli and cauliflower. These cool season crops actually do better when started indoors first. If you plant them too late outside, they'll bolt and turn bitter. Start them in February and you'll have big, healthy plants ready to go when the weather is right. Quick challenge for you. What do you think is the easiest crop to grow indoors? Drop your guess in the comments. Here's a hint. It grows crazy fast and you can eat it in just a couple of weeks. I'll reveal it at the end. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. Mistake 1, using the wrong soil. Regular garden soil is too heavy for seedlings. It doesn't drain well and can lead to mold or weak roots. Always use a light, fluffy seed starting mix so your plants can breathe and grow strong. Mistake 2, overwatering. This is a big one. Too much water causes root rot and fungus problems. Instead, keep the soil moist, not soaking. A good trick. Water from the bottom so the roots take up just what they need. Mistake 3, not enough light. Seedlings need at least 12-16 hours of light per day. If you don't have a sunny window, get a grow light. It makes a huge difference. All right, here's a surprise for you. A lot of people think cucumbers are great to start indoors, but that's actually a big mistake. Why? Because cucumbers hate having their roots disturbed. They do much better when direct seeded outdoors. Instead, try starting squash or zucchini indoors if you want an early start. Use the right containers, seed trays, small pots, or even egg cartons work great. Just make sure they have drainage holes, keep seeds warm, Most seeds germinate best at 65-75 F. If your house is chilly, use a heating mat to speed things up. Transplanting tips: harden off your seedlings before moving them outside. This means gradually exposing them to outdoor conditions so they don't go into shock. Before we wrap up, I've got one last crop for you, and trust me, it's a game changer. It's fast, it's easy, and it grows in any home no matter how much space you have. Can you guess what it is? The ultimate indoor crop for February. If you've never grown microgreens, you're missing out. These tiny greens grow in as little as 7-14 days. They're packed with nutrients, and you don't need any fancy equipment. Just sprinkle seeds in a shallow tray, keep them moist, and boom, you have fresh, healthy greens in no time. If you want a guaranteed success, microgreens are it. All right, the best crops to start indoors in February are lettuce and greens, tomatoes, peppers, herbs, broccoli, and cauliflower. And of course, microgreens. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these crops are you excited to grow? Drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more gardening tips. Happy growing, and I'll see you in the next one.